What about now? Can you hear me now? If so, I think we figured it out. I think so. I mean, possibly. I've got stuff switched up, and I'm trying a different camera because last time it was a little wonky woo. So maybe now you can hear me. Does that work? Yes. All right. Welcome to another fun edition of Tuesday with Todd. Now, today is November 17th. Welcome. And tonight we're going to talk about water slide decals. Just something we've been getting requests for. You know, do we print them out? Can we do them? And I want to test out a couple different ones. So finally, we found one that we like that works, and so it pulled off there. So it comes in clear and white. So when you ask what the difference is, there it is, clear. And is my application great? No. Like I said, I'm just a printer, man. I leave the application stuff to Corey. She is a way better applicator than I am, and I totally messed it up. But reason you need white is you see how there's no beard there. There's the white. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight is water slide decals. Printed some off. We're going to run them through the Cameo. I hook that bad boy up. And we're going to do a contour. We're going to show you the difference between a contour cut and whether you cut them apart yourself. So we're going to try and answer all your questions on this. Now, will we? Well, we're definitely going to give it a try. Let's see. Who's all here? Let me know where you're from, what you're doing, what you're up to tonight. It looks like, let's see. Mike is here. Good to see you, Mike. And Lorene, yeah, Lauren, there it is, Lauren right there. Hey, finally glad to be in Lakewood. We're glad you're able to make one too. And Tanya, hello. And Chuck, hello. And Eric, howdy. And Tabitha, and Eric. I think I have sound now. I think I'm good everywhere there. Scoob, good to see you as well. And I think we're good on sound, and everything else is coming through. Great, everything is here. Everybody is here. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, and so we'll go over that. The artwork here is from the Rhinestone World, and we actually have that link in the description of where you can find the stuff. And they got a bunch of gnomes and stuff. So I say that we just get right into it. Right, we'll go right over here. I should be able to add this guy to it. I got different screens and different locations, and so now I need to figure out what buttons go where. Because if I go here and then I make this one here, then you should be able to see everything over there, and you should still be able to hear me. So I guess that's the big thing right now is if you can hear me, that's what I need to know. Hopefully that this moving this around because I have it hooked into a different port is not going to get all wonky because, hey, you know, that's par for the course for me. We all know that. I move stuff and try and make things better, and it gets all crazy. Look, there's a mic. So we should be good there, and then I should be able to move this here, and then I should be able to still see your comments and be rock star solid. So here's what we got. We've got a couple things we're going to work on tonight. We got two different ones. These ones I'm just going to cut apart with scissors. Ooh, yeah. I'm just going to use the scissors and cut these ones apart. These ones I went ahead and put the contour on them, and we're going to run them here through our Cameo. And then we're going to probably just put it on glass, and we'll do side by side so you can see the differences between the four, contour cut, not contour cut, white background, not white background. So any questions that you have, go ahead, shoot us a comment. Let us see what we have for there. Remember, if you are a Facebook user, hello, Facebook user, you need to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and allow their permission to see. Or you can head over to liveosg.com and watch there, or youtube.com/FatDadWholesale. Those are two YouTube channels you can watch there, and we can definitely see you then. Which, if you're on the YouTube, hey, like, subscribe, let us know, so that way we can we can continue to produce more fun content like this. So, silhouette cutting mat. Yes, yes. We're going to line it up corner to corner, right? So we're going to line that bad boy up there. Pretty simple to line these up. Ta-da, ta-da. Now, when you line this up, remember, plastic edge to the blue line, not the other way around, because when I was learning that, all my cuts were off. I couldn't figure out why. So we'll load that bad boy in there. And then I'm going to get over to the software side of things and send it to cut. And then we should be good. So to cut, I'm using cardstock. That's the setting. So let's watch it cut and see what happens. Answer your fun questions from there. You're sublimating tiles with laminate. Oh, I'd definitely show that off. Let me see how it turns out. Sublimating it. That thing's loud, man. Sublimating with the laminate is always something fun to see. Can you do this on a graph tech? Absolutely. I just don't have the graph tech back at the house. You're going to set up the same thing. Set up registration lines and the registration marks and send it through and do it that way. You can also go ahead and use a mat. Reason being is this is going to cut through, so you'll want something to hold it there so they don't fall. Oh, see, look, my lines are off. Son of a monkey. Is that the same design? Maybe. Did I grab the wrong one? Mother effer. As you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but our stuff is off just a little bit. Just enough to upset me. So, good times on that. We'll see how this all turns out, but I can definitely see that it's off. So, we'll cut another one and see and go from there. But on these, there's two different kinds. So there's one that has the white backer and one that has the clear. This is how you're able to tell the two apart if they're just sitting there. One has a white background, one has clear. It'll say laser white on it. Now you can make these with both inkjet and laser. The thing with inkjet is then you need to seal it. With laser, you don't need to seal it. Now we will be offering these on our website, both in half sheets and full sheets. Man, that just really irks me to want to know why that is why that's off this time. Amazing. All right. So let's go ahead and get to going. So on the white, I'm going to show you first off why what is what. I guess you need to be able to see, right? Oh, let me turn that comment off there so you can see the whole thing. Boom. There. Print them. How did we print them? We printed them on our laser printer that we have here. Thinking of doing water slides for. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, back to the graph tech. Yes, you can absolutely do it on the graph tech. You just want to set up your registrations, cut lines, fun things like that. So here's the thing. You can see how our cut line was off. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, God, that's enough to just make me really upset. Because, as you can see, everything was lined up, but all of our stuff was off just enough. So then when we go to peel this off, look how bad that looks. Awesome, right? And this is why I suggest the sticky mat when you're doing those, because the sticky mat will hold those all back down. But man, look how amazing those are. The good thing was these are the clear ones. And the reason I know that is because, hey, on the back of it, they're the blank ones. So we're going to try it again because Smart Me did do another print on the white. So we're going to set it up and we're going to see if we can screw up another one. Because, of course, when I did it earlier, it worked and I thought I had everything set up. And maybe I don't. So we'll see how this one turns out. So once again, let's see if we can screw this up. And we're going to line that up there, line it up here, Put it in there. Matt's holding everything down. And we're going to load it in and see what we get. So once again, load. Hit the load button. There we go. We're going to send it again. And we're going to see what happens with this one. And see if this one will screw up. Like the last one. Because, hey, that's what we do. Is we see what we can screw up here. So we'll let that one go. Read your mark. Need to be read. Problem persists. What? Unload. Okay, so it at least told me that time it didn't read the registration marks. So there's a plus. So let's try this again, shall we? There, we got that. It says that it's ready. Let's send. Resume. Send. We'll see what happens. There, see, it says it's finding it. Registration mark sensor error. Awesome. So this is the joys of a live with Tuesday with Todd, right? Failed to detect registration marks. To retry, click register. Yeah. Registering. It's trying to. I don't know. See, I thought this was going to be great and weren't going to have any issue at all. Registration error. Awesome. So it's saying we've got a registration mark error. Unload. Awesome. So let's try it again, right? Third time's a charm. And if not, well, then we're not even going to see how this plays out. Because that's the joys of how we do. Why is it giving me this? Anybody have a clue? Anybody have a clue at all why it's giving me this sensor error? Let's see. Their own shadows. Is it different paper for laser? Yes. Different paper for laser. It looks easy, but yeah, see how easy this all looks? Different paper for laser. Yes, we got that. What else do we have? It is a Cameo. Cameo 3, baby. I unloaded it off the shelf and said, hey, let's do this. I've never been able to get my Cameo to print and cut. I gave up after 3 tries. All right, so we're going to do it again because we saw that it cut. It did it earlier. I'm gonna see what the issue is. I'm going to load it again. I'm going to load. Everything's in there. The lights are bright, right? Does it need any crazy lighting or anything to do it over here? I'll even move that light kind of over there to see if that gets anything. And let's see what else we got. All right. Let's see where my mouse is. Registration mark sensor error. Clean what? What should I clean? Maybe if I just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the whole, we're powering this bad boy off and on. Because we've seen it cut through it, right? We've seen everything work on it. So we know it's fine there. It just cut off a little. So, let's try it again, shall we? Load. That's there. Resume. Oh, look at that! I think we hit the jackpot, kids. Yeah. When in, just turn it off and turn it back on, right? And now we'll see if it actually cuts anything correctly. Because, you know my luck. There, let it do its thing. We'll see how well this plays out. And we'll see. Because third time's a charm, right? What else do we have here? So it looks like it is way off again. Way off again. Mother effer. So that's amazing. That's amazing. This is why we don't do this live, I guess. Gloss interferes with it. Break out the scissors. Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do. So they're off just a little. Well, I guess it's a good thing we did so many of them. Clean it. Sometimes you got to do yours. What's the problem, Travis? Turn off my overhead light. Reflection? Really? Huh. If I turn off the overhead light, we're not going to have any light in here. And it worked earlier. So it's the glare. Well, I'll just keep playing with it, right? Matte, transparent, perfect. Good to know. Do manual. Do I print this on laser first, then cut it on the cutter? Yes, laser first. And then we'll go from there. Registration marks can be thicker in the settings. Yeah, patience, always. When in doubt, I unplug it, plug it back in. Yeah. Forgot how much I hate the noise of that thing. Travis, you are 100% correct. I forgot how much noise it makes and how loud it is and how much it just irritated me. Problem is, it's a Cameo. I would say that to an extent, but there's definitely some user error here with me. We know that. That can be the glare. Good to know. And, well, we're gonna pretend like it cut all right and show you anyway because, hey, why not? Whatever. So if it does cut correctly, then boom, it just peels right off. These ones didn't cut correctly. So by the power of Grayskull, they got the scissors, man. So we'll make it all work. Am I the best scissors? Not by any means. Oh. So here's a good one. That sheet should have been this one. I'm missing a sheet somewhere. No, I'm not. So I totally screwed this all up because that's the problem why that one is off. Because that artwork was from this sheet. So see? So we totally screwed this all up. Man, oh man, am I amazing. I'm a legit awesome person because I'll show you. See? These two are totally different ones. So I screwed that up myself. It was nothing on that one. So, ta-da! That's screwed up. I say we're going to add this one to it. And why not? If not, then I'll just print more because why not? We got nothing better to do. I'm just peeling these up here. So, since I'm being cool like that. So let's try this for the third time. And we'll see if we can make it work. Like I said, we're going to line this up here. So it's in the corner. Boom, boom, boom. Everything right there. We have it pressed down. We're going to load it. And it loaded just fine. Now let's see what happens when we hit this magic button and go from there. So, send, baby. Oh, did we get lucky? Maybe. So that was totally my fault. If this works, that wasn't even its fault. It was my fault. Even better. Even better, this is my fault, I think. We'll find out here shortly. What else do we have here? Do you need help cutting? Hey, I might need help printing. So whatever you're going to do. Mary, we are making water slide decals, and we're going to show you the process of it. But hey, now you can see all the fun stuff that we go through and why it's not working right. Oh, man. I'm watching it from right here, and that looks like we're good to go. No, man. We got it figured out. Let's see. Hit repeat. I don't even know what repeat is. I'm just going to reset and do it again. This was me last night. Judge was wrong. This is me every Tuesday. We're going to break it and see what happens. It was legit cutting a completely different shape. Yep, completely cutting the wrong file that I put up there. Hey, y'all, go over to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Give them permission so you can see, or join us over at liveosg.com or youtube.com/FatDadWholesale, and we can see who you are. So the paper that we're using, let me grab that, and then I'll show it to you while this is all rocking and rolling here. Because it is the sunny, what is it? It is the Sunny Scopia. This is for laser, both white and clear, but this is the paper that we're using. So we'll see how this all plays out, because now it looks like we got lucky. Nope. Now it's too far north. It was going to look good. So I'm done. I'm done. I don't have time or the effort or the energy or the patience to keep with that. And that screwed it all up. So let's just pause this and we're going to cancel the job. And we're sure we want to cancel it because whatever. It worked great earlier. I'm telling you, it worked. It worked great. See, it was just off. Just a little, my nizzles. So, whatever. And I'm telling you, it worked earlier because it did just fine on all that. But because we're going live, that's when it's decided not to work. And this is when I realized, oh, this sucks, because to try and pull all these off with this damn paper underneath, it was not fun. It just wasn't fun. So we're gonna pull that out of here because we saved none of them. Well, let's go ahead and we're gonna try, and because this is the white. So we're gonna try and see what we have here and what we can do with it. And that's white. Oh, these are both white. I need a clear, man. I need a clear. Did I screw up all the clears? I did. God bless America. This is why I need like a helper. And this is why I need a stiff drink before we start. Because, yeah, I screwed this all up, man. I totally had stuff ready to go because, see, oh, yeah. Nope. We're not going to use that guy. We're not going to use that. We're not going to use that. We're not going to use that. That's clear. That's clear. Okay, here's clear. And I'm telling you, it worked. It worked earlier. I promise you. And now I don't want to stop until I can make it right. But I'm done right now. I'm done. And I'm done. I'm done. It's that simple. I'm left-handed and I'm cutting backwards, which irritates me because, you know, I got to cut this way to make stuff work right. And I'm not the best cutter outer because of being left-handed, and I don't have any left-handed scissors here. And if you're not left-handed, you do not know the struggle. So I don't want to hear about how easy it is to cut stuff out. So this one is going to be, this one's the clear, right? This one's the white, right? I'm going to try and do better on this one. Let's see how good we can, let's see how good I can get. It's not going to be great by any means. Who am I kidding? I know better than this, but you'll at least get the general idea and see why this is doing the thing that it's doing. And like I said, you'll cut around these because apparently I have too much of a glare to go around. See, this is where it sucks being left-handed because I think I'm right there. Aha! I didn't screw that up too bad. So there's our two things we're going to put on. We're going to put them on that because why not, right? Let me see if we have any other questions. I can screw anything else for them. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, he's got his first loose tooth. Awesome. So let's just tie it and toss it up there. You don't see all the comments because we're in multiple places. So when you're on YouTube, that's where the majority of people are. You'll see them falling through there. Oh, look, you still are. F you. Isn't that amazing? Have you tried HTV anything with sublimation? I have not yet tried it. Let's see. Images are super cute. Yeah, then they're from the Rhinestone World. So if you check in the description, we have a link to all of that down there. I had great luck with it earlier. I saw you. Yeah, lefties in the house? Great. Who are my left-handed people? Yes. Let me know who are all the left-handed people so we know what we're doing. Oh, that cameo. It stresses me out all the time. That's why I hardly use it. I really hooked it up so Corey could do stuff on her own without needing me. But once the graph tech arrives back here, then we'll be bonus on it. All right. So here's the thing with these water slides. Now, oh, did you see that? I almost spilled all the damn water, which would have just been even more stressful to my day. So these are printed on what is it, like a glucose? There's got like a glucose paper-ish thing. Is that what it is? It's got a glucose sticky thing on it, on the back side of it. Unsuitable for textile, fabric, uneven surfaces, or spherical objects, because it's paper. With this, to apply it, you're gonna soak it in the water for 30 seconds or so, and then it should just slide right off the backing. We're gonna put in here. So let's see what happens. Oh, look at that! There we go. Who's counting to 30 for me? Because I have a timer. So somebody count to 30, and whoever gets to 31st gets to 31st. I can't count because I'm trying to talk. So the only way I can count in my head is if I'm quiet, which then we get 30 seconds of dead silence, and that doesn't sound fun. So I think maybe that's close. Is that 30 seconds? Close enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure. We're going to say that's 30 seconds because why not? Right? Oh, I do need a couple magical things. A towel, shirt, you know me. You know how we do it. So here is our thingamajigger. I think it's just a glass thing. I don't know, a glass container, whatever. I told Corey I needed something. This is what she brings me. So if we don't like it, we can blame her. So we'll pull it out. There it is. And now see how it just starts to slide. So we'll position where we want it. We'll position it right there. And by the power of magic, you're able to pull that bad boy right there. I guess I don't need to put that back in the water. My bad. Let's get that out of the way. So you can still move it around when it's wet. And then you just kind of use your fingers to kind of pull out all the wrinkles and air bubbles on it. And then the good old-fashioned squeegee will help pull that stuff off. And like I said, we've tested out a couple different ones on print qualities and that. I have found that I like this one best. I'm going to dry it up here a little. And by the power of magic, because, it's not going to be dry right away. Ta-da. You can't even see that. Amazing. So if I get a little piece of paper, right? Where's a piece of white? Something white. That would probably help, huh? People, I'm telling you, when they say anybody can go live, they are full of crap. People don't realize how difficult it is to go live. There. Now you can see it. So, see how that's on there? Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Well, now we'll be able to do the other one because this one's white, so that one is going to be way easier. We can dump that bad boy in there for, it's 30 seconds. Let us do a thing. I can check comments and see if I'm missing anything. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah, keep going with another 30 seconds. That 30 seconds-ish was close. Yeah, I failed scissors. Scissors is horrible. Scissors really is horrible. I thought it was close to 30 seconds, too, so I was good with that. 100% routability, yep. Put the shirt in it. Put the shirt in what? Well, the shirt was black, so it showed black on it. That's why it didn't work out the greatest. So we'll see how this one works. So this one, that's probably been 30 seconds-ish. Same thing. We'll figure out where we want to place it, right? And then it'll start to slide off, hence the name water slide. So we'll hold that there. And then boom, it slides off. So now we can adjust it and put it where we want it. And then I'm going to dab it dry a little. There. And now I'll squeegee that out and squeegee that out. And ta-da. We'll dry it a little bit more, but this one you can actually see. See, there's the white all around it, which is why there's a difference between doing without the white backer, because you can't see, and you can't print white. Since we're not printing white on this, you're not able to see it. But that's why. Difference between that one and that one. I'll show you the other ones we did, and then answer any questions and see what else we can screw up, because I had a plan to do a bunch of fun stuff to see how it is, but it didn't necessarily work out that way, as we can see, because I can show you the other stuff that actually cut right today. So move that there, and then bring myself back in here. I should be able to exit solo, and then solo, and then now you can see me here. Amazing. And you should still have sound, and I should still be able to see questions, and I should still be able to get everything through there. So let's see. I can kick there. Okay. So there. That's why we do white, so that way you don't see it, because we do it the other way. You can see, since there's no white, it's transparent. You can see through it. So what do you use white for? You use white when it has a white backing. The white will show through, because these are transparent. As you can see, right? Yeah, let's see if I can get there. You can see the glitter and that's through that. So that's why you do it, to show the difference between the two. And like I said, this is how I know contour cut works, because that's what I did earlier with it. And you can see where I screwed up right here, because we had the concave part. So when it starts to go down, hey, there's an issue because of what it is. So it's big cleaning. Now, when you don't have the white backer, see how it just looks like the stainless steel through there? So that's water slides in a nutshell. It is something that we offer transfer-wise to print out. I will definitely be using the graph tech to do that, to contour cut them. Technically, right now, we're not contour cutting them yet, because I'm still trying to figure out the best way to price that for you. So we're just going to do it in sheets. And you can cut them out yourself and have way more fun with it. But give me a little bit, and we'll get that figured out there. But those will be on there, and half sheets and full sheets. Those are on there now. There'll be a code that I will release tomorrow morning that we'll have that on there. And then we'll be able to see how it all plays out. Oh, here's a good one. Thanks, Aaron. Figure out how to get that mic mode on you. So the mic worked for about 10 minutes when I was testing everything out earlier. Recharged it, reset it. Everything was working great. And then it just died. So, hey, we'll get that figured out. So what do you do next with it? So yes, you can seal it. You can leave it like this. You're going to have to hand wash it. So not dishwasher safe or anything. It needs to dry for about 24 hours. Is that right? That sounds about right. 24 hours before you can put a coating over it, like a final layer of epoxy. So with this one, it's going to get another layer of epoxy on it. Sarah's still in here. Sarah's our guru. I didn't even ask her for any help today. I said I'm just going to see what happens, and then I would come to her after the fact. That way I at least tried and see how everything went. But yeah, you'll add another layer of epoxy. You can coat it from here. They can stay that way. I think a lot of it's going to depend on what it is. Like I said, they only hand wash only once dry. If you are going to do anything else, you mount it that way. Let's see. So yes, you would epoxy them. You can epoxy over them. Kind of paper, the Sunnycopia. I'll have a link to that as well down in the description for it. The paper was laser printer, or the printer was a laser printer. Yeah, not ours isn't anything super special or anything. How's the ink hold up on the wash? So far, so good from what I've seen. People hand wash, yes. You don't want to scrub the hell out of it, just like anything else. Especially if you're going to be putting these on tumblers and that, or anything with your epoxy, you're going to put epoxy over it anyway, so you're not going to have an issue there with it. Thanks, Aaron. Hey, figured to try something to see how it worked out. And of course, like I said, when you test stuff, everything works great. And then when you go to use it, it doesn't work the greatest. What other questions, comments, concerns? You've always wondered how these work? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's been one of those things that we've been asked for, like the last 3 or 4 months. People said, hey, can you print water slides? And technically we could. It was just something that I hadn't spent the time on doing. And as Corey was doing more tumblers, it became an issue that if I didn't start producing them for her, she was going to continue to buy elsewhere. So now I opened up another account with her. So now she can purchase those from me, which is nice across the board. So by doing that, we're able to test them out for you. And now we'll be able to have those for it as well. It's difficult, but we appreciate the light. Hey, it's live. And you know what? Now that I think about it, that cameo before, when I was doing everything, I was sitting here and I had that thing was at a 90 coming from me. So I bet 100% that's why I didn't have any issues earlier, because like a lot of you good people told me, there was a glare. And before it didn't have that glare because the light would have been behind the panel there. So I think that we fixed that problem there. I'll see how it plays out from there. What else do we got here? 30? Yeah, we got the 30 seconds. Everybody cleared out there. So perfect. You don't need to bake it. Now, I have seen people ceramic, bake it on the ceramic for, what was it, 15 minutes at 225. Let me see if I can pull up the information so I can provide you with accurate information. Because I don't want to say one thing or another, but I'm gonna look up for sure, and I'm gonna go to good old Google and see what Google tells me. 230 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes, and that's follow directions in your water slide packages. Bake in an oven at 230 for 10 to 15 minutes. So that means I should have some instructions on the back of those. I could look at those and then know for sure, and I'll have all that information there. On the tumbler, yes, then epoxy over it. And you're good on that. What else? There, now you know how they work. It was one that I'd seen it, and she started purchasing somewhere else. I'm like, hey, what is all into this? It was kind of like the direct transfer film. That might be something else we're looking at just from other people, but we'll talk all about that later. This is something that we're sourcing out in-house or outside of us, and I knew that we had the equipment to produce it, so why not get some different ones and test it. I think we kind of took some advice from Sarah 4 or 5 years ago, and has been playing with it. And like I said today, when I ran through a test through of it, everything worked beautifully. Like I said, this cut just fine. It gave me the contour that I wanted around it. Everything here, it looked great. So I'm totally going to go with that light issue is what he told me. You can never get the contour to work on your graph tech. Pretty sure it's user error though. So once we move the office back here, there isn't a whole lot of information out there for contour cutting on a graph tech, which is really odd. Now the new one has it, has even the channel, so you can barcode reader in it. The 60, you're able to do it. We'll put something together for that. The key, I think, is having that cutting mat, especially when you're doing things like these, because you're cutting on that paper, and so that way it has something to stick to. So what good does it do to bake a water slide? Do you need to? So from what good baking it does is then it adheres that to it, like permanently. Do you need to? I think it depends on the process that you're using. If you're doing this with a tumbler, you're epoxying over it, so no. If you're doing a decorative block or a decorative fixture that's really not going to be ran through any wash cycles or anything, no, I don't think you would need to. I think if you're doing a ceramic mug or something like that, then yes, you would need to do it that way. Who needs instructions? I don't need instructions. I mean, kind of sort of figured out along the way, but that's how we do. But yeah, that's water slides, man. Upcoming events, if you have any more questions, comments, concerns, put those in here while I go through our upcoming events. Tomorrow is our Q&A with TNA. That is at 5 p.m. Central, right here, liveosg.com. You can ask your questions, and I'm going to toss that bad boy banner up here. Maybe I thought I had that. There it is. If you head over to oursuccessgroup.com/QA, get your questions in there. So if you have questions on water slides, if you have questions on sublimation, if you have questions on pizza, just ask your questions. We'll do that tomorrow at 5. Yeah, that's tomorrow at 5 because that's Wednesday. It is Wednesday already. Wednesday the 18th tomorrow. Another thing that we have going on is the success tracker, only $25 to help you, kind of get your butt in gear to set up your goal, on what you want to do in the next 12 months. So head over to oursuccessgroup.com/st to check that out. Like I said, these are going to be available in sheets. We'll do your custom sheets and half sheets. You can find all that information out over at Fat Dad Wholesale. In the group tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and I'll put a link there. I'll put pictures. I'll make these damn thing work right tonight. I'll put pictures and links and everything in the group tomorrow for discounts on it. Somebody earlier asked me about face covers. If you head over to montco.biz, we have face covers over there for us. And for the most part, I think that's a quick down, dirty, ready to go. Missed this sealer comment before. What about for acrylic keychains? I thought you had to spray. No. So for acrylic keychains, anything that's going to come into abrasions, anything that's going to come into contact with something else, I would definitely figure out a way to protect that, whether you're using the sealer for that. Now, when you're using inkjet, when it comes off, it needs a sealer. When you're using laser, it comes off, it does not need a sealer. So those are those two things there. Now, just like anything else, if it is going to come into contact, have any kind of abrasive of something that's going in and out of a pocket, yes, I would definitely find a way to protect that even further so you don't damage the material at all. Can you water slide on a balloon? Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't have a balloon handy. I probably could, though, but you'd have to do it when it was blown up. Yeah, but why not? But if you put it on there where it's small and try to blow it, then it would just stretch it apart. Panel discussion, yes. In fact, I have the link to that. I think that was posted in the group. If not, I think I have it scheduled to post tomorrow morning as well, too. Do you have the link for it handy? If not, Aaron, like I said, we'll put it on there, so that way we can definitely get there. But I know I have it. I know I put it somewhere. Would you happen to have a mask on hand to see visual reference? Corey, if you're listening, do you have the masks available up there that you can bring down to me? So if I have an assistant that is in the upper levels of this, maybe they can bring them down to the lower levels of this, and we'll see. If not, Mildred, if you head over to the Business Basics group, and I'm almost positive we've posted pictures in there before. I know here on this Tuesday with Todd, if you go back April, May or so, there's a video of us pressing them. So I can go ahead and I'll find that video, and then I can link that to you as well, so that way we can see it. I don't hear anybody, so I am assuming that there isn't available upstairs. But if you go over to Business Basics group, we'll definitely get some posted up over there of the face covers, because I know we got some here. I think I have some in the car. I know there's some at the shop. I know Aaron probably has some really close by on hand that he could probably just take pictures of and post them in the group, right, Aaron? Oh, I'm hearing stuff. They're being delivered. Yes. Well, she's got all kinds of stuff. I don't know what. She just brought all kinds of stuff. Okay. There we go. So that is the little kid one. But, I mean, it works for me. That was the little one. This was the adult one. Oh, that's upside down, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe. Oh, God, I am sexy with that on. That's amazing there. So there's those two types. And then we've got these two. There's an adult and a youth size. Now I only have the adult size here. But I think, right? No, is there? Oh, no, there is a youth size. Haha, I got the youth size too. So there's the adult right there. And then There's the kids side. Oh, I'm not even need these because we've got the things on it. Look, there is. I can't even make it work. There's a kid's size. So hopefully that gave you all the information that you needed. Let's see. Does that work? Hey, can you go through when and which social media your regular lives are? Absolutely. So here's what we got. Typically, Tuesday with Todd is at 5 p.m. Central Time. Now, we have that broadcasting in our Business Basics group, in our Success Group Facebook page. We have that. I have that on Fat Dad Custom Designs. There's also on YouTube in both the Fat Dad Wholesale channel and live and our Success Groups channel, Live OSG. So those are the places that I'm live at weekly. On Wednesday, for our Success Groups Q&A with T&A, we are live in the Business Basics group, our Business Basics page, and then both of our YouTube channels. And then Aaron is live every Saturday on the Business Basics, our Success Group, and the YouTube channel. So that's where we're at. And most of the time, if you like and subscribe to those, when we go live, it'll pop up. So that's always the best way to do it, especially if you're on the YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you always are in for it because just like and subscribe and you get those there. So that's the best way for that. Put it in the group for sure. Don't have it handy. Okay. I'll make sure to have them tomorrow night for Q&A. Perfect. Mask. Great. Does that work? There are pictures of the website of them. Perfect. Yeah, Corey, we're pulled up pretty good because then we've got some of our other ones. The good thing about us is we can have fun making masks because, we just, whatever. So, for us, hey, that always looks good. And this one looks good, right? And there's another good one, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. And can't go wrong with a mustache. Can't go wrong with the mustache at all. Nope. And then, you didn't like that mustache? Well, I like this mustache is always a good one too. And then you got to finish it up with something fun. You got to have the little piggy face. So those Spangle transfers are something that we also do. So if it's something that you're interested there, you can always find that information over at Fat Dad Wholesale as well. So I think we covered all the masks. I think we got all those covered. I think we got everything else there. Perfect there. All right. Like I said, tomorrow we're live at 5 p.m. Central, liveosg.com. What else do we have going on this week? Still the Reggies. I need to change this to, Reggie nominated Todd Downing. That's kind of amazing. I should. Everybody that nominated, thank you very much. If you voted for me, thank you very much. If you haven't voted for me, why don't I just go ahead and get the little information for that and post that. So that way, good. Now, our Success Group, Aaron and myself, are actually up there for quite a few different things. So we would much appreciate if you wanted to, go over there and show us your love and support and vote for us. And by doing that, I will go ahead and click here, and then I should be able to post a comment here. I think I can. Making everything fall. There. That's the thing, because everything seems to fall into place. But there, that should post everything there, so that way you're able to see that. We can get rid of, where's that banner? And with that, let's see. We've got some good stuff going there. That's an Aaron word. I totally stole it. It looks like we're doing well in quite a few things. So go over there, check that out. Like I said, there's a lot of friends of the group, a lot of friends of ours that are in this. I am so much appreciated to be nominated. I think it's get a kick out of it. If we win, great. If we don't, hey, it's fun to see your name highlighted there as well. So I definitely appreciate everybody, for not only nominating us, but for voting for us. They said Aaron and I and our Success Group are up for quite a few different categories. So head over there, show us some love on that. I said tomorrow, Live OSG, 5 o'clock Q&A with T&A. Ask your questions. We got answers for you. I'll get this stuff working right, and I will post this in the group tonight, probably tomorrow. I'll post it in the group tomorrow with a link to the page and where you can buy them from, pricing, all that. The group, it's live now if you wanted to order them. Custom sheets there, but look for a code tomorrow. So I would hold off to a code tomorrow. And then what else do you want to see next? You show me what you want to, what I should try and ruin next, and we'll try that next week. I mean, why not, right? I think we're good. It worked perfectly earlier all the way across, and you've seen we ruined like 4 sheets of paper trying to make that work. We did the best we could with what we had on hand, and I thank you for that. And for the most part, I think we're done. I don't have a fun sign off yet. It was Stay Classy, Idaho. I don't know how much fun that is, but until next week, like I said, any ideas of stuff you want us to do, sublimation stuff. We are next week, Driven by Graphics is going to supply us with some sublimation ink that we're going to give away. So we're definitely sublimating something next week. I'm not 100% sure what yet, but we will be giving away ink. So a complete ink kit for you people with Epsons that have converted them. We got some ink to give away. So definitely tune in next week for that. Pay attention to the group because we'll definitely promote that throughout the week. So you'll see what you need to do, what's all going to happen on it. And we'll have some fun stuff that we'll do. So tune in next week for that. We're definitely going to sublimate something. Not sure what, though. We'll figure that as we go. You guys have a what was this? I cannot figure out how to get to the link to vote. I have tried several times. Jerry, I just posted it, so see if that helps. If not, if you just go to toregularguys.com/2020_Reggies, you'll be able to vote there. Now you can vote once per account. So, if you have a Gmail account, just log in with Gmail. If you have a Facebook account, log in with there, and you can go ahead, and then you should be able to, if you have any other issues with that, just let us know, and then we'll try and get you worked out for there. Jerry, you only see the Facebook comments because you're on Facebook. Everybody else is on YouTube. We're broadcasting in multiple locations now. The software that we use is StreamYard, which allows us to broadcast a lot of places. Currently, we're in 5 locations that we're broadcasting in. So on our dashboard, we've got the comments from all 5 coming into that one location. So this guy isn't going to see this guy's comments. We won't see this guy's comments or this guy's comments or this comments. We'll see them all. You're only going to see the comments from the people who are on the channel with you. So hopefully that explained that. All right. You guys have a great night. Like I said, go vote for us at the Reggies down here below. We will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central for Q&A with TNA. It's such a fun name that we definitely need your help with questions. Questions. I don't care what the questions are. Just for those questions, you need to ask those questions. And for those questions, you can just submit those questions over at OurSuccessGroup.com/QA. Until next time, you guys have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy. Do all that fun stuff. Keep